Thoughts of you in my mind. Alright everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the stream! Happy Sunday evening if you're on my side of the world. If you're on the other side of the world, good morning, good afternoon to you. It is Monday for you, so you're probably working or at school or doing whatever it is you do on a Monday. Meanwhile, I am here this lovely Sunday evening. What's going on, folks? Welcome back. It's good to be back. It's good to have you. Hope y'all enjoyed the new starting song or intro song, When Will I Return? Yeah, I got that one off online here. Jeez, what was the artist name on that one again? Let's see here. I don't know, I feel like it's a pretty good one for this stream just because, you know, it's like, alright, cool, he's live again, but once it's over, when's it coming back? Is it going to be a week? Is it going to be a month? Is it going to be 2? Who knows? It's whenever I can. So, for those of you that stick around, 319 of you, thanks for remaining supporters. Thanks for being subscribed. Thanks for liking the posts, watching the videos, commenting, doing all that good stuff, sharing this channel. Just helps it grow. Gives me a little bit more motivation to get off my butt and actually do something. But then again, you know, it's always been all about work. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think this is my second. Oh no, it's first stream of August. I think I streamed twice in July. So hopefully I can keep that momentum going. Get back to like if not bi-weekly thing, or if not a weekly thing, a bi-weekly thing at the very least. So anyway. Yeah, welcome back. Oh yeah, that song, When Will I Return by Ryan Stasik and Kanika Moore, or something like that. Yeah, it's one of those free DMDC songs, but here we go. So let's take a look and see what we're going to be working on today. So I kind of thought about this whole industrial park, and quite frankly, not a huge fan. So we're going to start all over here. Let's go ahead and see. We're just gonna get rid of all this. We're gonna start all over. Not really a fan of how this all turned out, and I feel like it could have been cleaner. Could have looked a little bit better. Could have had a little bit more cohesion instead of just being haphazardly placed with weird blocks here and there. So let's go ahead and remove some of this vegetation as well. Let's see. I forget how to do that. Let's select this guy, right? I'm supposed to erase certain things. Which one of these buttons is it here? There we go. Yes. That was the button I've been looking for my entire life. See how we can now remove all types of trees in the little bubble here? So that's the goal. Remove all this. We're going to give ourselves a blank canvas and get a good look at what we've got going on here. So I do want to expand this industrial park out a little bit. I think what we need to do really is to drop this land a little bit and kind of build below the road level here. So let's go ahead and drop the elevation down a bit, so that way we can give ourselves a little bit more room for growth. There we go. Let's bring this down. Bring this down. Not too concerned about what that looks like right now. Oop. Let's go ahead and keep this going all the way around like that. We'll filter that stuff out a little bit more. Let's soften the terrain a little bit. Oh, maybe not there. Flatten that out. Soften that up a little bit there. There we go. I think what we're gonna do over here, we're just gonna put key walls, or just retaining walls. So let's go ahead and, oh, well, key. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. So key walls. There we go. Leave that alone. Let's go ahead and clear that. We're going to be focusing on industry today, so let's go ahead and grab our elevation tool or slope terrain tool. We're going to grab this point here, and let's just bring it up from right back there, shall we? Perfect, because we want a nice, easy slope here, and we're going to get rid of this too, actually. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out, because this is going to go across. We're talking about that several streams ago. So let's go ahead and grab this road here. So that's a custom 2-lane road. Didn't realize that. Alright, we're just going to take that out like that. And then we'll find our point again here. I say we choose. Let's step a little further back from that. Bring this out. So right there. Grab our road, our terrain here, and we are going to need, let's do a custom 4-lane road. Oh, wait. Is that? Hold on a second. There's another. Wait, what? Okay, I guess this is it. On through here, and there's a pylon there, so we can't do that, but we can wrap that in right about here. And then, all right, I believe the wind's blowing this direction, so let's take a look real quick. Pollution, air pollution, there we go. Oh yeah, wind's blowing that way. So I think the further we're able to get the buildings away from the water, the better. So if let's rethink this bit right here. Alright, so let's plant this down right at the edge, shall we? Just like that. Alright. And then let's just click in here to create a node. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Now, we've got this entire area now. And we've got a good setup over on this side. So let's create first. Actually, let's see what industrial buildings we actually have access to right now. By the way, folks, thank you for the likes. Don't be shy. Feel free to introduce yourself in the live stream. Say hello. Okay, so I can't really build any of the signature buildings yet because I need to have farming, so dairy house, okay, forestry, Oh, we've got tons of forestry area out here. I just got rid of some. So why don't we do this? Let's use this area as forestry. Let's do a small bridge, shall we? We'll remove the curve tool. 5% grade, 4% grade, 4.2. Not horrible, not a fan. But as a temporary solution, nah, I hate that. Alright, let's grab this height. Okay. There we go. And then take up from this point and slope up from right about there. That. Soften this terrain back. There you go. Alright. Grab that point of the bridge. Go up about that way. And we'll just kind of stop it right there. There we go. And let's build up some forestry, shall we? So let's grab our specialized industry. We'll get some forestry and add one little building right there. Right to the edge here. And honestly, not too concerned with it going off to the edge of the water yet at this point. Figure out the rest as we go along. Leave it about 2 units away from the edge of the road. And close that off. There we go. We can actually extend that out a little bit. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you think about it. Let's go ahead and bring that out a little bit. Let's add a node there. Let's turn off all the snapping so that way we can get consistent colorway here. Not too worried about how far down it goes, like I said. There we go. And we can actually get this to go out a little bit more as well. Just expand that out a bit. There we go. Awesome, that'll start making us a little bit of money. Got some wood. That means we've got some forestry going there. Awesome. And I hope I did that right. Let's go ahead and look at our natural resources. Yeah, we got some. That's wood. Land fertility, wood. Let's turn that off. Turn all of this off. Yeah, that's good. That'll do. Can't wait to get fishing things in here. Alright, so now we got that. Let's go ahead and add some roads in. So having some natural resource mines or whatever in here, really going to help us grow this area out a lot. We can actually have this be a continuation of that road. Let's continue that out. There we go. Now we got a nice big area here, so kind of giving ourselves space for future growth here, and even bringing this out a little bit. It's gonna help us kind of move these zones around here. Let's go ahead right over here and remove zoning. I'm assuming on this side. Yep. There we go. Honestly, I really don't want any zoning on this road or this one. There we go. Remove all zoning there. perfect. I got this full industrial area. Grow out. So I'm okay with having a few dirty looking buildings here and there. I say we get a nice 5x5 building in here. Right, is that 5x5? Fantastic. Let's get another 5x5 in there. And let's get some clean industry in here if we can. Alright, let's clear. Let's try to see what it looks like if we clear that. Yeah, that works. We'll leave this little path in here if we want to do something in the future. Just switch it up a little bit. So clean warehouse storage there. Clear that up a little bit. And we'll do a nice little 6x6 warehouse here. And let's try to let's mix in some offices in here as well, because you know, I have a little bit of variation in here. Also want to add some parking, so let's go ahead and do that as well. And let's see, how many units is this? 6 units, so don't quite have the room there. We've got this modest parking lot, that's 5 units, so we can actually get that to fit in here. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Parking. Grab that. And off on that side. There we go. Nice little parking lot there. And since we actually got a little bit of room there, why don't we turn that into a parking road? Alright. Let's do, actually no. Well, let's see. What would that look like? I have to move that over a bit. I'm not a huge fan of that. Whoa, a little jumpy there. Yeah, I think we'll leave it like that for now. Alright, let's bring this connection back in. What we'll do here is make this an asymmetric road. From this point, if we can find that node here. It's the correct side. I mean, I can always turn that around. There we go. Alright, let's flip this a bit here. That direction. Flip that into that direction. Yeah, I think that'll work well right there. Alright. Okay, still making some money here. That's good. Losing a few residents, but we'll be okay. Let's do another 6x6 office over here. Add another warehouse or factory here. I don't know if we'll be able to sneak in another warehouse in there, but let's see. Let's add some parking back here. Just for the employees. There we go. Is that how I wanted that? What does this look like? Ah. Yeah, we don't want that. Whoops. Clean manufacturing? Let's try that. Oh, it's got to be off the main road, huh? There we go. I think it would fit some more parking back there, yeah? Actually, we probably don't even need all that space there. Let's rethink that. Let's see. Diagonal, 2-lane road. What's the difference? Allows traffic in both directions with a divider in the middle. I don't really want a divider in there. Without sidewalks. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Oh no, still does that weird thing. Maybe we do want the sidewalks. I don't know. Yeah, let's add the sidewalks back in. There we go. So that opens about, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20 spaces? These places, 18 employees, 18, 116, fantastic. 116 employees, love that. Definitely bringing jobs in, that's good. So these warehouses, how many employees do we have here? Oh, it doesn't even say. I don't think they actually keep employees. Yeah, just a warehouse, but I mean, warehouses really should have someone running it. What do I know? Alright, let's add another warehouse in here. There we are. There we go. Very nice. Alright, I think what I want to do is upgrade this to an asymmetric lane, or asymmetric road. And I kind of want to swap. We're going to have to destroy this building real quick, just to rotate this around. And that was Clean Warehouse, I believe. There we go. Hey, there we go. That's got 18 employees. And let's do parking, one-way parking on one side. Let's do that. There we go. And let's get rid of zoning here. Correct. Something on that side. Leave that alone for now. Get rid of zoning on this road here for now. And then we've got room for 5. There we go. So all these buildings are going to be focused onto that one-way road, Umber Street. wonder if we can get small industrial buildings here. I don't know. But, you know what? Why don't we throw a park in there? And we got these urban parklets. I think there was one that was about 3 wide, right? Tiny park? No, that's not it. Let's do one of these urban parklets and a little mini park like that. Because, yeah, it's an industrial area, but they need somewhere nice to kind of get away from the office for a little bit, yeah? Right. Let's go ahead and key these sides here. And key that. There we go. Check and see how profitable this is. Getting by, it's not fantastic. Alright, so we got 3 of 7 employees. I say, you know, let's just... I've got an idea. Let's get more of these buildings in here. We're gonna try and see if we can make this a little bit more realistic. I mean, I've never had to deal with zoning forestry building, so I don't know what's realistic, but come on now, there we go. Let's just add another one of these in here. Let's see what happens. I wonder if that will... It should create more jobs, you would imagine, right? Alright, let's do 90 from there. Let's go ahead and turn all the snaps on. There we go. There we go. Alright, 207, 0. Let's speed this up a little bit. I wonder if we put some more trees in here. Makes it a little bit more fertile. Right? You would think. You would think. Alright. Let's take a look at our production. Right? So we've got a little bit of a surplus of wood here, so that's good. If we take a look at material goods, let's see what we are using that wood for. Typically furniture, so yeah, we've got huge export amounts, or surplus amounts of furniture, paper, goods, timber, which are processing these goods, so that's always good. Yeah, I really want to look into creating those other things. Now, why is this off? What is that? Oh. Yeah, let's turn that back on. So garbage is piling up. We do want to address that. Which we'll figure out in just a moment here. I don't want to pack this area in too much, but I also want to make sure... Oh, look at that! Commercial demand is back up. So we're going to let commercial be commercial. We're not going to try to mess with that at all right now. Kind of want to just let it grow as it is. I don't understand why trash isn't being removed here. Let's take a look. We got 7 points here. What can we use it on? So, in a recycling center, we could do that. We could probably fit that over in our industrial area. Education. Let's take a look at our info view here. So we got City stats. Oh, right, that's this guy. All right, so this is a new mod. I haven't really played with it yet, but it gives us a little bit of insight here as to what we need in our city. So mail capacity, not too worried about that right now. But yeah, landfill availability, recite or garbage processing, we need electricity. We're importing from outside. Fire hazard, there's a lot of them. Shelter, that we're not really using that because that's mostly for you know, if we've got natural disasters or anything like that, which we don't. But high school availability, so we do need that. Now, if we look at our education view, we've got, oh wait, capacity of 214, eligible 339. So let's take a look. I think we've got a high school somewhere over here, right? Oh boy. Which one of these is it? That's a parking lot. That's a signature building. Is this it? No, that's the elementary school. Oh, the high school's over here. Is this it? Yes. Alright. Let's get out of that. Let's take a look at this. Alright, so it looks like we can upgrade it. That would add a higher capacity of students. So let's just go ahead and do that. Now, ooh, that kind of ate into our funds here. But we're still good. We're still good. Alright. Still doing alright. Alright, let's go ahead and flatten this out here. And we do want to add retaining walls here and here. We're going to add our road from this point. Clean that out, and we're going to remove zoning from here and here. And we're going to do clean industry. So we got 5x5. We're going to do a little 4x4 building here. There we go. I think we fit a nice little clean warehouse here. Yeah, there we go. We could do a little bit of let's stretch this out here. Let's do some what's it called? Oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? Chat, what am I trying to say? Detailing. Sheesh. That, ooh, almost hurt myself. Alright, let's add some concrete out here. Kind of curious what this is going to look like. No. Interesting. I kind of dig that. Kind of dig that. Alright, we're gonna go ahead, move this up, bring this down, bring this over. Now we've got a node in there. Bring this over, bada bing. There we go. A little detailing here and there just to kind of fill in the voids here. And let's go ahead and see if we can figure out that is. So kind of want it to be a little asphalt surface. All right, let's try this. See how this looks. Nah, not quite what I was looking for. Oh crap. Oh crap. messed up. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna stretch that out here. There we go. We're just gonna do that. Just gonna whoops. I might have mucked that up a little bit. I'm not gonna focus too much on what we did correctly, what we did wrong. You know, let's not focus on who did what. Hey, if it's your first time joining in, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, say hello, introduce yourself, say what's up in the live chat. It's like we're going on 3 likes here so far. Still on that little window there. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some shrubbage here. Let's minimize the size of our brush, and we're just gonna paint a few trees in here. There we go. Yeah, a few trees. Just cover this up a little bit. There we go. Just to make this a little bit more visually appeasing. Alright, let's make this a little smaller here. There we go. There we go. It's a little easier to do this when your brush is smaller. Use a smaller brush, so we could also use the line tool, which will help. But I kind of like it being more random and just being a line of trees. Not sure I'm in love with this one, but it's still level 1 building, so I think once it grows in, it'll be better. Not too worried about that right now. Let's take a look at our industry here. So we got 1 of 3 employees. Yeah, 3 of 7. I want to see if our info loom works. Let's see. Info loom. Let's get out of that. City stats. That's not the one. Oh. Interesting. Oh, it's this one. Ha! Nope, that's not it. That's the texture. It seems, folks, one of my mods didn't load. Or city stats overrides info loom. That's another one. Alright. What do we not care about? Shelter availability. Don't care about that. Unemployment is important. Export our garbage. Some cemetery. I'm not too worried about cemetery either, because we've got the crematorium. Yeah, things kind of looking a little bit better here. Kind of prefer how it's flowing a little bit better now. Let's kind of fill this in a little bit here. There we go. Just like that. And we'll create another little block back here. Just off of this point right here. So we're looking at about 6 units here. We're not going to connect it. We are going to turn off zoning on this main road. And we'll turn the zoning off here. Or let's do it the old-fashioned way. Let's just there we go. Let's add a path. Oh wait, paths are in the road icon now. There we go. Awesome. So we'll do a 6x6 building back here. Leave this space there. And then I know there's a parking lot that'll fit in here just nicely. If I can make it fit up against this other road here. No. No, not quite. Oh, it'll fit there. Parking lot. I just want like a 2x1. And a small gravel lot will work. The gravel lot will actually look better over here. Let's see how many. Let's just do the small single row. Let's block this off first. Let's do that, and then parking. Beep, 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 beep. Turn snaps off. Okay, road's got to be on this side. There you go. That way it kind of looks like you can get in there from any side. That's fine. Alright. I want some more industry over on this side, but I kind of want to build one of these things. Alright. So I need to have 10 forestry area buildings. Can we... Can we cheese this a little bit? See if we can cheese this a little bit. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Lot size 4x4. Profitability is pretty low. Alright, let's make this a smaller road here. I don't think we need such a large road there. Surprised at how little parking we need on this area. Alright, we're gonna leave that alone. Otherwise, we're gonna mess that up royally. Alright, so a lot of these stores create furniture, don't they? And vegetables. A lot of these buildings are kind of just getting by, too. I do want to get a recycling center in here, so I I say let's get a recycling center in here. Let's do it over on this side. Oops. There we go. I can't imagine this thing's going to carry that way. And we just kind of close this off with trees or something like that. Need 880 grand, so we don't quite have the money for that this time. Wow, that's a lot of money. Alright, let's go ahead and speed up time a little bit just to try to get there. And ooh, okay, large petrol station. Alright, we're doing alright here. Doing alright. High school availability is good. College availability not so great still. But I mean, we've only got 82 students. We're not gonna sweat it. A lot of our students or a lot of our population is not very well educated. We'll say that. Alright, let's look at our budget, making 123 grand, so that's good. Let's go ahead and lower taxes on residential. Let's look at our budget. Services, police, let's go ahead and increase that. 74%. Parks and Rec, yeah, we could just drop that down a little bit. It's not going to hurt too much. Fire rescue, let's go ahead and increase that a little bit. Education, we're fine at 8. Actually, let's bump that up a little bit to 84. Still making a decent profit here. Healthcare, let's bump that up a little bit as well. Still making a profit. Which one's the hospital though? Crap. It's the elementary school, yep. Ooh. Yeah, let's do this. Hell yeah. Let's give him a sports field, why not? Let's make this exciting. Oh, that just cost us money. Shoot. Alright, well, we're trying to motivate growth here, right? So let's not focus too much on what we're losing. Let's focus on what we're gonna gain from it, right? That's what we're gonna focus on. Let's take a look at Roblox here. Let's see how this area is looking. So 2,200 residents, mostly adults. Average wealth is poor. Bedford Bluff. We still need to rename this city. Average wealth is not great. I don't know why the garbage is piling up here, but let's just have it all encompassing, right? Efficiency is crap. Let's take a look at services. So they're under police and administration, so we'll bump that up a little bit. See what that does. And let's see if we can fit in some more of these buildings here. So posh environment. Posh environment. I don't think we really have a posh area. So how average land value is kind of abysmal right now. I say, all right, let's try it here at Holly and Beach, right? Let's see how this will look. All right, and this is supposed to do a few things. So it increases well-being within 800 meters, and And it gives us a little bit more room for people to live. So 70 households is Mediterranean heritage. So I think we could put a few of those. Let's see. Southwest Pac, Japan, Eastern European, Mediterranean heritage. Here we go. Medium density. There we go. Then we'll add a walking path through here. Let's take it off the sides of the buildings. Ooh, I like how that continued through. Let's put a line of apple trees through here. Alright, let's do a fence of apple trees, because that's an option too, right? So let's see. This one, fence mode. We get 3 of these bad boys in here. Very nice. So we got a little bit of varying architecture out here, but I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. It looks like our commercial's already grown in, so we're gonna have to scrap that idea. But residential, yeah, it's kind of want to grow that a little bit more. All right, let's go back to our industrial area. Let's get rid of zoning there. Get rid of zoning here. Let's do clean industrial over in this area. Clean warehouse. Boom. That didn't quite zone how I was expecting it to. That's fine. Let's add the zoning back over on this side. There we go. Now, question is, do we want to add more on that side? I'm not entirely sure yet. Not entirely sure yet. Figure something out. Oof. Money's gone down. Alright. We need more population. We need to fill these jobs. So if we look at employees, right? I mean, we've got tons of room for employees. There's 90 vacant positions. Mostly highly educated, well-educated. Uneducated as well. So yeah, let's add some more residential out here. So let's continue Sunnyside Street. There we go. Alright, where's our alley? There we go. See, continuous. build this in. Let's see. Kind of want to follow. Growth point here. I still kind of want to remove zoning from here, but I also don't. What we could also do is minimize the zoning height or zoning size just to three deep. Pack, low density, bring it back from the main road. Take that back a little bit. There we go. And we'll do the same thing over on this side. There we go. It's going to be a corner piece there. There we go. Let's build off of here, off of Cinnamon Lane. There we go. That gives us a little bit more space here. Just kind of being super random here. Let's try to get at least a population of 3 grand here. I think we can make that work, right? Man. Let's see. Switch up the radio too. Let's see, which one of these? I think downtown. Let's see how that works out. I think we're gonna do the same thing. Limit the size here. 2x2 buildings there. I feel like we need another little... I think we need to continue Alderwood Lane a little bit. Bedford, figure something else out for Bedford. Let's see here. There we go. Pull that away a little bit there. Don't want that. Also want to split it. There you go. Let's go straight on that. Perfect. Then we'll do some small cul-de-sacs right in here. Starting like right there. Do another small one right in here. We'll figure that one out. I think this is actually good right how it is there. 3x3, 3x3, that, 4x4. Oh, damn it. Alright. We're gonna have to plop a building there. So let's filter. Wait, GP. Residential. Low, 4x4. The one that doesn't have. Let's just drop a level 5 in there, shall we? Screw it. That level 5 building looks good. Hopefully that helps increase land value in this area. Yeah, let's add a small park here. Or if we can find a little, tiny little. Let's just add a mini park. Oh, actually, urban park. Oh. Add that there. Yeah, that helps. Yeah, let's put that on the corner actually. Right over here, like that. Perfect. Alright, so now for our industrial area, it's looking a little bit more booming, which is good. Still level 1. Some of these are getting close, hopefully, to level 2 yet? Not yet, not yet. That's alright, it'll get there. Let's see how these guys are doing. Not very profitable. Getting by, getting by. Yeah, I mean, they are really small. If we can extend this out a little bit. growth of it. It's a little better. So it's okay. Efficiency 102%. All right. I think it'll get there. I think we're in the path of growth. It's a little slow, but we're getting there. Personally, I prefer how this is laid out now. I've left a lot of room for growth here. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do in this area as well, but yeah, lots of room for growth here. I think we're off to a good start. So I'm gonna actually cut it off here, folks. It's about that time where I need to go have dinner. So thank you all so much for joining in today. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream so far. I mean, got a few things done. Oh, let's see, their population. No, still not at 3 grand. I think if we add a little bit more of the medium and high density residential. Probably make that work a little bit better, but yeah, it's alright. We'll be fine. Yeah. Thank you all for joining in. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed the content. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think we should do next. I think next stream is probably going to be a little bit more focusing on filling all the buildable space that we have available right now. We're up in this northern area, so more industry, more residential, more commercial, just building that out. Just see how it flows. Alright, so that'll do it for me. Hope y'all have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye everybody, bye.